Delta community boys as gunmen attack, destroy, and set homes on fire. There is a very serious trouble in Delta State as we speak, as homes are set on fire. Parents run helter-skelter, looking for where to hide. This very community in Delta State is presently known as Okpanam. It is an Oshomile North local government in Delta State, and that I don't know if the state government has already started doing something in terms of going after these gunmen. My viewers, for how long are we going to continue facing this unnecessary gunmen attack? And who are these gunmen? And why are they after the people? Let's quickly look into the content and know the full story of the information. Trouble is currently brewing over the activity of unidentified gunmen who destroy property in Okpanam community of Oshomile North local government area of Delta State. While residents of the community have been gripped with fear, they have cried out following the threat to their safety and their houses, among others. A leader of one of the community, Ezekiel Oko, who spoke to our correspondent, said that residents' property had been destroyed and expressed surprise at the magnitude of destruction perpetrated by the culprits. He added that the situation had been worsened by the destruction of over 3,000 houses and called on the commissioner for lands as well as leaders of Obodogba community to intervene in the matter from unlawful eviction. In response, the police commissioner in the state, Mr. Ari Muhammad Ali, said that the police had been monitoring the activities of the unidentified gunmen, disclosing that 6 suspected ritualists were recently arrested in the area in connection with the bizarre activities in the community. Adding that we have our strategies with a view to ensuring that residents of the community and the entire state could sleep with their 2 eyes closed. When contacted, the youth leader of the area, Mr. Richard Ebigwe, and Chairman Central Working Committee (CWC) for all the landed property in Obodogba community, Okpanam community, Mr. Joseph Onoche, expressed shock and displeasure over the development, which included habitable buildings and agricultural produce owned by both indigenous and other inhabitants who had lived in the community for several years. However, they suspected that the inability of those concerned to implement the order of an Akuku Igbo High Court for the audit of the Obodogba community land for inventory of all sold and unsold properties might have triggered the attack. Thank you for listening to this news. My dear viewers, I think the federal government is becoming too lenient. Yes, they are becoming too lenient to this issue of who truly are the gunmen. You see, Nnamdi Kanu, sometimes when he says some things, I do advise Nigerians not to always be in a hurry to criticize him. Rather, let them take their time to look into what he has said and try to understand the area that Nnamdi Kanu is coming from. See, Nnamdi Kanu, there are many things that he has said to us in this country that came in form of a prophecy, but we overlooked them. Nnamdi Kanu have told us this for a very long time, that very soon a time is coming that these people will come after our parents. They will come to kill and steal our land from us and rape our sisters. He did not only stop there, he went on to encourage the federal government to start doing something very fast to save what will definitely happen in the future. He warned. But because the federal government is a government that believes only on itself, it doesn't believe on other people's own opinion. And because we are in a federal government that rule with autocracy and not with democratic system, they ignored his statement. Now today, what is happening? Everyone is saying it. Now that all that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been saying is what is now coming to pass and coming to play. That is it. That is it. You see, Nnamdi Kanu also told us that these herdsmen are the gunmen. Yes, it said so. They are only disguising in different forms. They are disguising in different forms. So they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know. So that's why they are coming after you like that. So the earlier the federal government begin to do something concerning the situation, the better. Because these people, they are now overdoing. Thank God American has taken cognizance and notes of all of these things. The only thing that we will be pleading now is that America should help call on this very administration. They should not wait for the administration to be over, because as it is, people are dying on daily basis now. You understand? They should call this federal government to the order. Give them a task, if possible an ultimatum, to do something concerning the existence of these Fulani herdsmen, so that the states and community in this country will be safe. All right. I would still like to hear from you and know what you personally have to say about this. If you're new, click on the subscription buttons as well as bell button to receive more updates. Thank you.